So you can see the screen, right? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Say a bit loudly. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana Subhadramai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Harinam Sankirtan ki Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. So, give me a minute so that I can get connected to the internet. Nowadays it is very important. Without internet we cannot do anything. So now we got connected to internet, and at the same time we connected to our Srila Prabhupada. So as you all know, today is Sunday and we have arranged a Sunday Love Feast program, and this session is always in the language of English, so that the people who knows English can benefit out of this, and will continue in English. Okay? So, in the last class, His Grace Radhakant Prabhu discussed about the slokas in the 4th chapter, which is on transcendental knowledge. In the transcendental knowledge, we covered until 4.40. 4.40. We'll quickly look into that sloka also, so that you can, whoever attended the previous class can get reminded with the previous slokas. Okay, and 4.40 and 4.39, which talks about the Shraddha of a person. Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatpara samyate indriyaha jnanam labdva param shantam achirena adhigacchati. So we have to have the faith in the God, and if we have faith, and then automatically we get the transcendental knowledge. From there we can upgrade it to the to the spiritual level or transcendental. We gain the knowledge of transcendental spiritual knowledge, and the person who is having the full faith in Krishna consciousness, then that knowledge will be obtained, and also he is eligible to achieve that knowledge actually. When one person is having the interest or Shraddha, if you have Shraddha, and then only you can get anything. For example, you have a lot of interest and what I can say, Shraddha, that is the reason you came to temple and to listen and to understand what is mentioned in the scriptures. And also you wanted to know about Krishna, who is Radharani, what is the ISKCON, like that you have a lot of interest in the spiritual knowledge. That is the reason you came here. Like that, in the previous classes, in the previous Sunday Love Feast program, we covered the importance of the Shraddha, faith on the God and on the spiritual knowledge, so that we can get the spiritual peace. Everyone try to find out the peace, right? So we try to cover today the 41 and 42 shlokas of the fourth chapter, okay? And so that we try to conclude, or we try to understand on the transcendental knowledge, the chapter 4th. And then further in future classes, we'll continue with the 5th chapter. Okay, let's start with the 4.41 shloka. Please read after me. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. Once more. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. Can anyone repeat? योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. Okay. Zoom. Okay. Sure. Yeah. From Prabhu's, anyone? योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. योगसन्न्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. Okay, so we read the synonyms and then we see the purport. Yoga, by devotional service in Karma Yoga. Sannyasta, one who has renounced. Karmanam, the fruits of actions. Jnana, by knowledge. Sanchinna, cut. Samshayam, doubts. Atmavantam, situated in the self. Na, never. Karmani, works. Nibatnanti, do bind. Dhananjaya, O conqueror of riches. Okay, we'll see the translation. One who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his actions, and whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, is situated factually in the self. Thus, he is not bound by the reactions of work, O conqueror of riches. Okay, so before reading the purport given by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Aravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, we read the Guru Pranama. Please, everyone will all together recite this. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. One more time, bit loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate yat kruparamaham pandati Shri Guru Mutinataya. So, we'll read purport by His Grace, His Divine Grace, His Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One who follows the instruction of Bhagavad Gita as it is imparted by the Lord, the personality of Godhead Himself, becomes free from all doubts by the grace of transcendental knowledge. He, as part and parcel of the Lord, in full Krishna consciousness, is already established in self-knowledge. As such, he is undoubtedly above the bondage to action. So, in this verse, basically, what is the meaning of this shloka? What we have to do? We have to do the devotional service. That too, how we have to do? We have to renounce of actions, renounce of fruits of actions. How? For example, if we do any action, what we expect? We expect some result. In our daily life, we do lot of activities in our lives, and we expect something should come out of it. So most of the times, what kind of actions we do? and what kind of results we expect, it all depends on our material plane. That means like we consider it as, the pleasure should be given to our senses. So that is our motto is to give pleasure to our senses, sense enjoyment. Okay. So here what it is mentioned, we have to renounce from the fruits of his actions. Whoever gets the transcendental knowledge by Shraddha, as told in the previous verses, if you have Shraddha, if you have interest, if you have faith, and then you will be putting your all senses focusing on Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and trying to understand the spiritual knowledge, and then gradually you will be renouncing with your fruits of action. Okay, that is very much needed. And what else it is told? Whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge. Basically, I'm not sure if I mentioned in my previous classes in this English lecture, but there is a Rajju Sarpa Bhranti that is called, that is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. What is Rajju? Rajju is a rope, and Sarpa means snake, right? Bhranti. So we feel, if you are going in the night time, you are going to your home from your office or somewhere, you are done with your work and you are going to home. There is no lights on the street. Okay, all of a sudden what happened? You put your legs on a rope, and then immediately you feel, no, might be it is a snake. And then what you will do immediately? You take out your phone and you switch on the light and you see. And then you understand, oh, it's not a snake. Thank God. It's actually a rope. How you understood that? You understood with a light, right? Without light, you are thinking that it is a snake. But when you understand it is not a snake and it's a rope, that's a kind of Rajju Sarpa Bhranti, and one concept mentioned by Srila Prabhupada in Bhagavad Gita, I think in the introduction. So, the similar way, when we get the transcendental knowledge, when we get the understanding of the spiritual knowledge, when we get the understanding of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, and when we get the understanding of this whole creation, nature, understanding of all the the Srishti with the lenses of knowledge, and then automatically what will happen? You understand what is your situation, and what is our situation basically. So, whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge. Whatever the doubts we have, what is this physical body, who am I, where I am heading, what is my targets, what is my goal, what is the goal of this life, why I am suffering. Everyone will have lot of questions. Who am I? It starts with who am I? Okay, where I am heading. To when we get the transcendental knowledge, automatically we get into our doubts will be cut down. Hare Krishna. Okay. For a few minutes you can take her out and then come back here. So, yeah. So it is situated factually in the self. Then what will happen when we get the knowledge? Automatically we understand who am I. Self-realization. What is the position of myself? Basically when you say who are you? I say my name is I am. But who exactly you? When you know you are a soul, and when you know you are the servant of God, automatically all the doubts will be clarified. Okay. So, when we understand this, what will happen? Automatically our bound of reactions of work will be gone. Prabhu was telling in the previous class, Padmapatram Ivam Bhasa. How to live our life? We have to, the lotus leaf lotus leaf is there. On lotus leaf, if you put a drop of water, does that touches the leaf? No, actually it doesn't wet, right? When you take out the water, there is no even scar on that leaf. Padmapatram ivambasa. You have to be in this life with a detachment, right? As the water drop standing on the leaf of the lotus flower, lotus, right? So, like that, the reactions of work, whatever the bondage we have, if we start working or if we are doing our activities with a knowledge, then automatically we will be relieved from this bondage. Okay? Okay, what kind of bondage we have? Just we can understand. The soul is embodied with a different physical bodies. Okay? Someone is in the male and someone is in the female, and someone is a girl and someone is man, boy, and some animals are there around us, dogs, cats, birds. Every animal being, every living being is having soul, and which is embodied, which is conditioned by a coverage. Okay, so like that we are conditioned. When we know the knowledge, when we understand, Jai Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki, Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So, like that we have to get the understanding and knowledge. Basically, if you see, one who follows the instruction of Bhagavad Gita. What is this instruction? What exactly the Bhagavad Gita giving the instructions? The instruction of Bhagavad Gita majorly focuses on 5 main elements, which is clearly mentioned by Srila Prabhupada in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita in the introduction. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala and Karma. These are 5 main elements. Ishvara is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, and Jiva is nothing but Atma. Okay, Atma is all the Jivas, right? We call every living being as Jiva. Ishvara, Jiva, and Prakriti. We see lot of nature in this universe, or whatever, wherever you go, you see a lot of nature. Nature is not only the plants, trees, or everything. It's whatever we see in the material plane, everything is Prakriti, nature. We are also part of nature actually, because our physical body made up of 5 elements, right? Do you agree with that? I think you already know about that very well. So this physical body is made up of 5 elements. What are all those 5 elements? Water, air, ether, what else? Fire, earth, yeah. Telugulo bhumi, agni, vayu, akashamu, agni, vayu, akashamu, bhumi, jalamu. So, ante, what is the meaning of this? It's all nature is made up of 5 elements. So we are also made up of 5 elements. If you see our physical body, if we observe, and this physical body is made up of 5 elements. That means like we are also part of the Prakriti. So Bhagavad Gita mainly giving the information, knowledge about Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, and Kala and Karma. How it is controlled by Kala. For example, in between I will look at the watch. Okay, it's 12:02. I have to stop at 12:30. And 12:30 to 1 o'clock, there is something will happen. Radha Madhava will appear in front of us and will take the darshan. And when the clock ticks 1 o'clock, everyone at 11:30 to 12 we get the coupons in hands of everyone, and after that 1 o'clock we will get the prasada. Whether we are controlling or time is controlling us. Yeah, exactly. Time is controlling us. Because every day also whenever we are in home, we feel at 1 o'clock we feel hungry, or 9:30 we'll feel hungry. We think that we are hungry and we are controlling. We are doing, I am doing everything. But everything is controlled by time because we are bounded by the time. So Bhagavad Gita explains about that. And what is the last one? It's karma, the action. So whatever the actions we are doing the actions according to all these four. Right? Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ishvara, is giving instructions and Jiva is following that, and Prakriti is facilitating to do all these activities. Okay? And time is managing everything, and according to that we are doing our karma. With three modes of our life. What is three modes? Sattva, Raja, Tamo Guna. Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. Mode of ignorance, mode of passion, and mode of knowledge. So with these three gunas, we are controlled by the nature. So Bhagavad Gita explains all this information. Okay? And also our soul is embodied with mind, intelligence and false ego. If anyone asks, okay, basically I heard in one of the lecture where the Guru was telling, we have the chemical, periodic table, right? Periodic table, what we call it as. There we have a table and we have, Hg, H2O or something like that. The chemical equations will be there, and we say that this is H2O and this is what, and this is having this chemistry, I mean the chemical substance it is having, and something like that. If anyone asks you to show where is mind, can anyone show? Where is mind? It's very difficult, right? If anyone asks you, where is your intelligence? Is it possible to showcase or display or explain something? It's very difficult. And at the same time, if anyone asks you, where is ego? No one cannot show. But do you feel that these three exist? Yes, right? Because in everyday life, when we wake up from the bed until you sleep, we are controlled by these three things: mind, intelligence and false ego. Most of the times what will be active in our body, the mind is very active. Our intelligence is suppressed actually. Because the mind expects everything. For example, if you are going on the roads by bike or by car, if you see there is a shopping mall with the windows. Nowadays everything is open with the glasses, big glasses, and there will be kind of nice display of the items. Whenever you see, you feel that, oh, I need to get this. And then nowadays, display of the cars also happening, right? When you are going on the road by bike and then you see one of the nice car, yes, I need to purchase this car and I need to roam in the car. Which is controlling actually. It is controlling by mind. How? You don't have money in your pocket, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, but you need to purchase a car. You have 5 lakhs or 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, and then there is a loan. You go and you pay 1 lakh and get the 9 lakhs loan and you get the car. Actually, if intelligence works, and then automatically what is the decision we take? No, I don't have money, so I will go, I am happy with my bike. But most of the times our intelligence is suppressed by the mind, and mind is very energetic and it is working. Okay? And ego is very common for everyone. I feel that I am taking the lecture and everyone is listening, I feel. That's a kind of ego. The ego should be there, but it shouldn't go in a false ego. Ahankara. Right? So, like that, if you understand, if you try to see, these three elements are there, we know that every day, but no one explains about it in our regular education system. Only this Bhagavad Gita can explain you about these three things: mind, intelligence and false ego. And when you understand this, automatically what happens? You can control everything. You can control your senses. You can control your desires. You can make your life happy with whatever you have. Everyone is searching for the happiness, right? I thought of telling that one of the story in the next sloka, but I will tell you the story in this sloka itself. How or where is the happiness? Okay, can anyone define where is the happiness? It depends, right? Everyone will have or find happiness in one of the other item. For example, one of the girl child was crying. If we take her out and we'll give a chocolate, then what will happen? She feel very happy and she stops crying, right? Her happiness is bound or bind with a chocolate. If I ask, what is the happiness, madam? What do you feel? What is happiness? What gives you happiness? Okay, that's great. Krishna gives happiness to her. Anyone, what is happiness you feel? Where do you get the happiness? Yeah. Yeah, whenever we feel that, okay, I wanted to achieve something, for example, I'm looking for an IAS and I'm writing the exams and I wanted to get that IAS and then I feel happy, right? I will give you one simple story. Where is happiness? So there is, in one of the city, there is one rich man. Okay, he's having lot of money with him. Okay, so what he did, everyone, if we have money, he will get a nice car and he have, big house. We can say it is a big palace, and he's having many people who are working under him and giving service to him, and he's doing lot of activities. Even he doesn't do anything, he get money because the business is running very smoothly. So, but he's not happy. He's trying to find out happiness in everywhere. He moves nook and corner of this universe, and he goes to different countries and stays there, but he's not happy because of many reasons. Might be health issues, psychological issues, family relations. He wanted to achieve something. He got 100 crores project, but he wanted to have 1000 crore project. He's not happy. Like that, he's not happy at all. And one day what he did, he got to know that there is a sadhu came to that city. Okay, and then once he heard that, okay, sadhu means he's always happy. Because he don't have anything to do with this, the money or fame, everything. He left everything and he's very happy with whatever he is having. Sannyasi, we can say. So basically what he did, okay, I'm not getting happiness. The rich man thought that, and he put all his money and whatever the property, papers and everything, he put into a cloth and he bind it. He took that with him and reached to sadhu, and he put that bag in front of the sadhu. And he told to him, a rich man is asking the sadhu, I am very rich. I am moved around this universe everywhere and try to find out the happiness. I am not getting happiness anywhere in any of the material things. So where do I get happy? Please, can you reveal me? That is the ask from rich man. And then what sadhu said? He smiled. Because they are always smiley, because they don't have anything to hide or they don't have anything to, hold, right? He's very happy and he smiled. The smile itself, it's a happiness actually. So what happened, and then sadhu smiled and he put the hands on that bag and took it and started running. When he started running and the rich man felt afraid. What happened? What I did? I have lot of money and I'm searching for a happiness, and I came and I'm fooled by a sadhu. He took all my money and he's running. Oh, anyone, what will do? What he will do? He will running behind that sadhu. Okay, he's going and trying to catch him, but he's not able to catch him because sadhu is running very fast. Because very lean. He's having very sattvic food all the time, so he don't have any belly. So he's running all the time. And then they roam around the city, tried very hard. And finally, the sadhu came to the place where he was sitting in previously before taking the bag. And that rich person also came there and catch him and hold him up and then asked, why you are running like this and why you are taking my money? And he was almost crying like anything and is very sad. Then sadhu said that, okay, take this bag. Then will he feel very happy. Wow, this is the happiness. Earlier also he has money. Now also he is having money. But he felt very happy. Losing and gaining. There we always fight in the life. It's very much important for the students, especially, what I can say. Because, we are running behind the exams. We are trying to find out a nice job. Targets in the offices, in the companies. We always try to find out a better job and better half. Everything. We are running like anything. We get, we happy, and we lose, we feel sad. Where is happiness? Happiness is within you, within us. That we can get only when we self-realized. When we understand we are not a physical body and we are a soul. Then only we can feel happy. Otherwise, we always roam around the material things and we will be not happy at all. Okay, so that is kind of instructions we can get from Bhagavad Gita. And this actually, from where this knowledge is coming from? This knowledge is coming from Krishna. Actually, the Vedas are told as Apaurusheya, which is given by the God, and which is directly came from lotus mouth of Supreme Personality of God and Krishna. So in the beginning of this chapter, might be you already heard or read this chapter in the previous slokas. It is clearly mentioned. Okay, from where this knowledge came and what is my position, what is your position, everything clearly explained by the God, the personality of Godhead himself. How becomes free from all doubts by the grace of transcendental knowledge. He is as part and parcel of the Lord. Actually, from where we came? We came from Krishna. In the previous 2 weeks back, I clearly mentioned about this. We are actually the part and parcel of Krishna. When there is a fire is happening, the yajna was happening, and then the fire will be coming out of it. And there are small fire particles will be coming out and going out of the fire. And they will go and there is no impact of that. Like that, the souls, whatever we are all part and parcel of Krishna and we came out of him. So that is the reason we have few qualities of Krishna with a very less quantity. We will be thinking about the wealth, we will be thinking about the beauty and energies, strength of the Krishna. We have a little bit of strength. With those little bit of opulences, we are thinking we are everything. We can control everything. But we cannot control anything. We cannot see what is happening outside of this temple hall. But we think that I can do anything and everything. But Krishna knows, because he is there in everyone's heart as a super soul, Paramatma. Okay, like that we can understand, and this information is clearly mentioned in the previous slokas. And just to give a glance, we can see, what kind of knowledge it is given. Initially, the Krishna in the 4.1, Krishna says, what he says? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyayam vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakave bravit. Actually, what Krishna told, this knowledge, whatever the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, which is given to Surya Bhagavan in the beginning. Krishna himself, he explained it. Okay, from there it came to Manu, and from there to Ikshvaku. Like that, it came into the proper Guru Parampara, Pramanika Guru, right spiritual master. We have to get this knowledge from right spiritual master. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. So like that, from there he started, and then Krishna got a question. We are in the same group, I mean same age group, or we are in the Dwapara Yuga, and how do you say that you are superior than sun god? Because he is there from the beginning and is there from many years, and you are saying that you explained the Bhagavad Gita to him. Like that he asked the question, and then Krishna clearly says, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I can remember everything and anything in the past, future, and present. But you, as an Arjuna, you can remember only what is happening with this body in this age, I mean in this Dwapara Yuga. But I can remember everything. And then Krishna also says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyudhanam dharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Wherever the diminution of the truth happens, and then the Krishna appears there and he establishes the dharma, sanatana dharma. That is a kind of yada yada hi dharmasya paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chidashkrutam. These are all the slokas of the 4th chapter, 7th, 8th sloka, like that, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chidashkrutam dharma samsthapanadaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In every yuga I will be appear to protect the sadhus and kill the demons. Okay, in this age of Kali, where is the demon? Do you see any Rakshasas in this universe? No, right? Actually, if you closely observe, I try to explain, I'm not sure if I can recall it. In the Satya Yuga, the Rakshasas, the demons used to be in the different planets, right? And in Treta Yuga, in different countries, right? Rama is in India and Ravana is in Sri Lanka. Okay, and in Dwapara Yuga, the demon came into the family. Kauravas and Pandavas are fighting each other to get the dynasty, right? The demonic quality. It's not having a big teeth and having a big hair and he's looking like a demon. No, it's all the quality of the demonic nature. And in Kali Yuga, where is he actually? Demonic nature is within us. He entered actually into us because we are trying to find out him and trying to kill. Krishna is coming in the different avatars and he is killing the demons every time. But the demoniac nature, what it did, it entered into ourselves. Then what we have to do? We have to do the self-realization. We have to understand the Bhagavad Gita and we have to understand what is soul and what is this physical body and what is this nature, where we are heading, what is our targets, what is our 24/7 we are running behind the money, our fame, everything. So when you try to understand the self, and that is the quality, that then the demon will be killed. That is the transcendental knowledge, right? That is the information here it is given when whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge. Okay, like this, and will be freed from this material bondage. Okay, we'll go to the next sloka and we discuss something more and we try to conclude. Okay, just repeat after me. Tasmadajnana sambhutam hrutsam jnanasinatmanah chitvainam samshayam yogam atishtottishta bharata. Okay, so we'll read the translation. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga, O Bharata, stand and fight. So what happened in the transcendental knowledge? He understand what is what. Okay, and then now Krishna is clearly telling, therefore, you understand all the transcendental knowledge until now. As I was telling, why God is exist here, I think in other shlokas also, tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha, how to approach a guru and how to get the knowledge. Like this we got lot of information, lot of knowledge in the transcendental knowledge, chapter 4. So now what is your duty? It's our duty as well. And here Krishna is referring to Arjuna. What is your duty? Your doubts, whatever arisen in your heart, which are what you have to do, you have to slash it down with a weapon of knowledge. Okay, if you have a sword, what you can do, you slash it like that. If you have a knowledge as a sword, you slash the ignorance. As I said, in darkness we cannot see, but when the light is there and we can see, similar to when you have a knowledge, you can understand what is what, and then you can slash the whatever the doubts you have, armed with yoga. Here what Krishna is saying, armed with yoga. What is yoga actually? Yoga is a connection between Krishna and the souls, jiva. Okay, Bhakti yoga. That means like we need to get a connection with Krishna. If you have that connection, automatically what will happen? You have a weapon with you, and with that weapon you can cut down the doubts and stand and fight. Similar to that, what we have to do, how Arjuna stand and fight in the Kurukshetra, we have to fight with our this samsara. In our lives we have many problems, we will be getting the happiness, and at the same time the happiness leads to a sadness. For example, I am very much attached to this phone, right? I'm getting a lot of happiness with this phone, but if my kid comes to me and he takes the phone and he throws out, or by mistake he loses from his hand, automatically it breaks, and then I feel, oh, again it cost me 5,000, 10,000, 2,000, whatever, and I feel sad. That means you take anything, every material thing is having the happiness, and at the same time it gives a distress, sadness to us. So if we understand this, automatically what we'll do, we'll always happy, right? If you understand the concept, and then it will be very easy for you to understand where is the happiness. So we'll read purport quickly. The yoga system instructed in this chapter is called Sanatana Yoga, or eternal activities performed by the living entity. This yoga has two divisions of sacrificial actions. One is called sacrifice of one's material possessions, and the other one is called knowledge of self, which is pure spiritual activity. If sacrifice of one's material possessions is not dovetailed for spiritual realization, then such sacrifice becomes material. But one who performs such sacrifices with a spiritual objective or in devotional service makes a perfect sacrifice. Here you can understand the Sanatana Yoga, whatever the yoga system which is explained here in this chapter, which is called as a Sanatana Yoga. How to understand this? It has two divisions. One is sacrificial actions, and the other one is sacrifice of one's material possessions. Spiritual and material positions, and the other one is called knowledge of self realization. Okay, what we'll do, whenever someone comes to you and asks you donate something, we immediately think, okay, how much I have in my bank? Okay, I have 10 lakhs, I can donate 10 rupees, right? We most of the times we think in that level only, because we need more money than God or the Sanatana Dharma propagation, or the activities which are done by the temples or whatever. Whenever someone comes to you and asks for the donation, and we think that, okay, instead of giving 100 rupees, we will be giving 10 rupees. But anyway, it's a kind of donation altogether. Whatever donation is donation. Why we are doing the donations? Most of the times, for example, I'm not sure about the North India, but in South India, the people goes to Tirupati and put the donations into the hundi, what the people think that, okay, I will give 10,000 rupees when I get 10 lakhs, or when I succeed in my business, when I get a job, business with a God. Always we do the business. So here that part is clearly mentioned. Our sacrifice should not be for ourselves. We always think that I need this, I need that, I need nice car, I need a nice house, and then I will put this much money in the donation box. Someone in the past, I used to read the paper. In the paper, we used to get someone put the golden, kirita with the diamonds in the hundi. We'll get such kind of news also, because he might be got, crores of rupees in a business, and then he feel, okay, I give a gift to Krishna or Lord Venkateshwara, and so that he will be very happy. Actually, he is, full of wealth. Actually, Krishna is having Lakshmi Devi, but we think that we are giving to Krishna or we are giving to Venkateshwara. So, whenever you are doing the donation for yourself, I mean, to trying to get the benefits out of that, and that is a material sacrifice. But the same money, if you are giving for the donation, for example, in ISKCON Attapur temple, we regularly feed more than 5,000, I think, or even more people who are in need. And then you donate something for that activity, it becomes spiritual. The same money, but you are trying to, propagate the Sanatana Dharma. Or there is, Tula Dan. Now, next week, Saturday, the Ekadashi, Vaikuntha Ekadashi is there, and Gita Jayanti is there. I am happy to tell you that it is a, we are proceeding with the Bhagavad Gita distribution around the Hyderabad. The traveling Sankirtan party is distributing many books every day. So sometimes we distribute it for free for the people who are in need. So there is a Tula Dan where you can wait. Your weight, according to your weight, equal to your weight, you can distribute the Bhagavad Gita books. Okay, so like that, when you donate something for the Sanatana Dharma, and then it will be spiritual. When you donate something for the material positions, it's a material. Try to spare 10 more minutes with me. I try to conclude, and then you can proceed with the darshan, and after that we'll have a kirtan, nice kirtan, and after that prasadam. 10 more minutes so that we conclude this chapter, and then from next class we will continue with the 5th chapter. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Gaur Nitai ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you for keep sitting as it is without moving. So I try to conclude very quickly. So here we understand now the spiritual and material, right? Materially, the same money you are spending for something on the Sanatana Dharma, it is becoming spiritual. When you are trying to get benefits out of that for yourself, it is a material plane. Okay, and when we come to spiritual activities, we find that these are also divided into two, namely understanding one's own self or one's constitutional position, and the truth regarding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are other two also. What is the other two? One is knowing about ourself, self-realization. We are not this physical body, we are soul. If we understand this, okay, that is one of the division. And the other one which is mentioned, we have to understand who is Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is Krishna, how he is handling, what is his position, what is our position. So to understand this concept and this thing, we are actually souls, and we need to serve Krishna to satisfy his senses, and so that everyone is happy. How? We can take an example. The pouring the water to the root of a tree. What you will do when you wanted fruits or leaves, okay? Give me a minute. So when you want fruits or flowers, do you pour the water to the flowers or leaves? No, right? What we'll do? We'll pour the water to the roots. The roots will take the water and the minerals from the earth, and it gives the flowers and fruits. Similar to that, if we serve Krishna, automatically everyone will be satisfied. Okay, our motto is to serve the God, because we are souls. We are not super souls, we are souls. We are Brahman and Krishna is Parabrahman, Paramatma. If we understand this, and automatically we won't be feel unhappy. We are always happy because everything is controlled by Krishna, whether it's happiness and sadness. Automatically we continue with our life very peacefully. Okay, and coming to the next thing, it can be very easily understand these two important divisions of spiritual master. For him, there is no difficulty in obtaining perfect knowledge of the self as part and parcel of the Lord, and such understanding is beneficial. For such a person, such a person can easily understand the transcendental activities of the Lord. In the beginning of this chapter, the transcendental activities of the Lord were discussed in Supreme Lord himself. So here it is started with the overview of this chapter actually. Okay, as I said, imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyam. Krishna started with that verse, and yada yada hi dharmasya and paritranaya sadhunam, and we have many such verses. Janma karma chame divyam yevam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva devam punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. Whoever knows my birth and disappearance is divya, and then there is no possibility, there is no chance he will come back again to this material plane, to this birth and death life cycle. That is clearly mentioned. Like that, Krishna, he himself clearly explained us about the transcendental knowledge. So we have to understand that very well. And just I try to conclude with one of the quick story. So basically, as mentioned in the Tadvidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya, the importance of, in this purport, it is clearly mentioned about the spiritual master. We have to reach out to the Pramanika Guru. Okay, I will try to explain a small story, and then we try to conclude. Okay, there is an elephant, and there are 5 to 6 blind men. Okay, they reach to the elephant. Okay, and one of the blind man touches the tusk. It is very smooth, it is very long. He thinks that it's a spear. He says that. And other blind man comes and holds the legs of the elephant. He says that elephant is tree, like a tree. Because he is blind, he don't know what is that. He says that by holding the leg of the elephant, he says that it's a tree. It looks like a tree, or it will be like a tree. And the other person comes and touches the side of the elephant, and he says that it's a wall. The blind man, he don't know what is there behind and in front. And the other person come and touches the tail of the moving tail of the elephant, and he says that it's a snake. It looks like a snake. It's a snake. He says that. Like that, every blind man touches one or the other part of the elephant, and he says something, because they are blind. But who clearly knows about that elephant, he comes and he explains everything to those blind people. Okay, elephant like this, and it's very big in size. It is having big tummy, and it is have big legs. 4 legs are there, and tail, whatever you touch, and the tusk is there, and the head is there. The big ears are there, which looks like a fan for them, but it's part of the elephant. He explained everything, and then the people who are quarreling between each other, and they understood what is elephant. That means, who knows about the scriptures, like the person who knows about the elephant, how he explained, when we reach to a spiritual master who is in right Guru Parampara, because it's very important in the important sloka in this chapter, we have to understand that you need to find out a right Guru, right spiritual master, and then you understand what is elephant. As in the story how they understood elephant, we can understand what is the spiritual knowledge, who is Krishna, what is soul and what is super soul, Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayanti apo, na shojayati marutaha. It's clearly explained about the soul. No? Najayate mriyate va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavita vanamoya. It's all clearly explained. Nothing to worry. It's given in the Vedas. So why don't you reach out to a spiritual master? Okay? So by this, there are many things we can discuss, but as we were telling that we are bound by the kala, the time, we are under the control of time, we conclude here, and I'm very happy that you are all came here and trying to find out what is the self-realization, what is Krishna, and so on. Might be few of you, they came to this temple for the first time, or you may be coming regularly or here and there. Try to come regularly and have an association with us, with the devotees here, and have nice kirtan, prasadam, and everything, and so that we all together, understand the transcendental knowledge, which is clearly mentioned in the 4th chapter, which is named as transcendental knowledge. Hare Krishna. Anyone have any questions? One or two? Because if no, then we can conclude. We say loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you very much for all.
Hare Krishna. Yasomati Nandana Brajavaranagar Gokula Ranjana Kanha Yasomati Nandana Yasomati Nandana Nagar Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Gopi Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidhana Kaliya Damana Vidhana Yasomati Nandana Brajavaranagar Gokula Ranjana Kana Amala Harinama Miya Vilasa Amal Harinama Miya Vilasa Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bora Vinakuran Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bora वंशी वदन सुवासा यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना गोकुल रंजन काना ब्रज जन पालन सुर कुल नाशन जन पालन ब्रज जन पालन सुर कुल नाशन नंद गोधन रखवाला नंद गोधन रखवाला गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्कर गोविंद माधव गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्कर सुंदर नंद गोपाला गोपाला सुंदर नंद गोपाला यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना यमुना तट चर गोपी वसन हर यमुना तट चर यमुना तट चर गोपी वसन हर रास रसिक कृप मोया रास रसिक कृप मोया श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवर श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवर भक्ति विनोदय श्राया भक्ति विनोदय श्राया यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना रंजन काना यशोमती नंदन नटवर नागर गोकुल रंजन काना बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बल जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण जय राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे जय राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम श्याम जय वृंदावन धाम जय वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम जय वृंदावन धाम जय हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadra Mai Jaya Sudarsana Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Sudarsana Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Sudarsana Mai Sudarsana Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Sudarsana Jaya Sudarsana Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Nitya Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaur Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada
हरे कृष्णा। सभी लोग प्रणाम करिए। प्रेम ध्वनि दिया जाएगा। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Founder Acharya, BBT Founder Acharya, Savior of the whole world Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashtottara Shata Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Brinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की व्रज भूमि वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा मई की यमुना मई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की पतित पावन हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna, all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna, all glories to the assembled devotees Hare Krishna, all glories, all glories, all glories unto Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada की हरे कृष्णा। सभी लोग बैठ जाइए, अभी नरसिम्हा आरती गाएंगे।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लाददायिने प्रह्लाददायिने हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः श्रीलटङ्कानखालये इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बाहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरेणख अद्भुतशृङ्गा सरिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे नव कर केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. भक्ति विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की.
Hare Krishna. Few announcements. Tomorrow is Odhana Shashti. Odhana Shashti is a festival which is celebrated in Jagannath Puri. It is beginning of winter. Okay. In Indian tradition, everything we will make a celebration. So when winter begins, we have a celebration. When sun enters into Makara Rashi, we have a celebration. Like that, every occasion we celebrate. So from tomorrow onwards, winter begins. So we will offer the shawls. I mean, Jagannath Puri, they offer shawl to the Jagannath. So here, winter has begun little early. So we have offered shawl, but still we observe Odhana Shashti tomorrow. So, and next Saturday, coming Saturday, is Mokshada Ekadashi. It's also called Vaikuntha Ekadashi. So, Mukkoti Ekadashi we say, right, in Telugu, Mukkoti Ekadashi. So, it's very, very important festival, and on this day we are planning to distribute Bhagavad Gitas freely in the temple hall if we get enough sponsorship. So, we request all of you to take part in this Gita distribution. Okay? As many Gitas you want to sponsor, you can make a donation, or you can buy those Gitas and then distribute yourself, whatever. But we wish Gitas will go into public as much as possible, and then this knowledge should bring a great revolution in the world altogether. So, please make some donation to distribute Bhagavad Gita. Not some actually, big donations to distribute Bhagavad Gitas. So that will be really a great help. Okay. So we are planning to distribute 1 lakh Gitas. So it's a big number. So you can make as much contribution, as much big contribution as possible. Stretch yourself. And this 1 lakh Gitas during this whole month, not one day, but whole month we are planning. And from ISKCON, we have taken a big initiative. Now ISKCON is very significant organization all over India. People seek service from ISKCON. So on January 22nd, big event is going to happen in India, in Ayodhya. The inauguration of Sri Rama Janmabhoomi. So you can imagine how many people would be coming into Ayodhya city during that whole month. More than 1,000 trains are planned in that route now, for inauguration purpose. So lakhs of people will flood in. So ISKCON is doing prasadam distribution in that arena. Of course, there may be many other organizations also may be doing, but ISKCON is planning to distribute 10,000 meals a day for 31 days. So it will be roughly 3 lakh meals, And that meals are not just khichdi, because people are coming to Rama's city. So people will not just eat some khichdi or some dry puri or chapati, but we are planning to serve puri, sabji, rice, dal, halwa, papad, like that, Very nice meals will be given to all the people. So for that, ISKCON is trying to raise, this is not ISKCON Attapur's project alone. All over ISKCON is supporting this. So from our temple also we will support. It's a big program. So the budget for this is about more than 3 crore rupees. Big pandal will be there. You can imagine if every day 10,000 people have to eat at one place, how much big pandal, how many big arrangements it needs to be made. So for that also everybody can make some contribution. This Annadana Seva in Rama Janma Bhoomi. Okay, it's a big program. From our temple also we have pledged big amount to ISKCON, ISKCON India. So they will take care. Some devotees from our temple also may go to do the services there. So you can all, being part of this temple, support these two causes. It will be very, very nice of you. Okay. Now one more thing, one more announcement I would like to make. Like today our temple hall is fully full. So we wanted to train devotees nicely, cultivate the devotees, engage them in services to Sri Sri Radha Madhav. The brahmacharis in the temple will go out and preach. Now you don't see any brahmachari in the temple. They all are traveling. The bus is also not seen, vans are not seen. They are all traveling and distributing Gitas from town to town, village to village. And every day they'll sing Kirtan and do Harinam Sankirtan, Prachar. So we would like to train the devotees, and then the devotees should be able to take care of all the services of the temple. So we run house programs here every Saturday evening, something like that. We do house programs, and then we teach Gita and Bhagavatam and in a house atmosphere, in a friendly atmosphere. It will be very, very helpful in understanding Krishna consciousness and getting attached to Krishna and his devotees. So those who are interested to attend this every week, sincerely, learn Gita seriously, they can give their names to our Chintamani Prabhu. Prabhu, you can. So area wise we can hold these programs. Now we have 2 programs, one in Attapur, one in Bandlaguda, 3 programs, one in Manikonda. So we can connect you to the respective programs according to the area you live in, or else we can start a new program. If you are staying somewhere and couple of people are there around, we can start a new program, weekly program. So those who are interested to join this kind of program, please give your names. Okay. Thank you all very much. Now we will break for prasadam. Before that we'll sing prasadam prayers. Maha prasade govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Svalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate